20,000 subscribers. A huge thank you is in order to each and every one of you for your support, your likes, your comments, and your love of the Detailed Dream channel. I now even get the pleasure of meeting some of you in person, which is still mind-boggling when it happens. I never know what to say because I'm in shock, but I really do enjoy talking with anyone that says hi to me. And who knows, I may plan a meetup one day in the future so I can meet more of you. I have a lot of ideas in my head that has me excited for what's to come. This journey has been quite amazing so far, and it's thanks to all of you. Eventually, this is something I will be doing full time. This is something I want to do full time, so you'll see more of me eventually as time goes on. The world of fragrance is a place I found my home in, and I am honored to share everything I know with you. I also love to share my favorite candles by giving them away, so stay to the end of this conversation for what I'm giving away this time. 20,000 of you are part of this channel so far, and I'm excited for what the future will bring. And for any new subscribers, hey, what's up? I'm Rekeema. Welcome to Detailed Dream, where the primary focus is to expose you to the expansive world of luxury goods for yourself and your home. Today, I was thinking it would be fun to rank my PF Candle Co. collection. I don't have every scent, but I will be ranking the scents I actually have at this moment from my least favorite to my number one favorite, based only on their scent and not their performance. I have more than 16 of their scents from different collaborations and their archive scents, which I decided not to include in this ranking. We would literally be here all day if I included everything. This ranking is based only on my personal preference, as it should be. I always say scent is subjective, so please don't take anything personal. I mean well. If you spent any time on the channel, then you'll know PF Candle Co. is one of my favorite candle houses. I describe them as having some of the best everyday candles. This candle house believed in me and the channel since before 500 subscribers, so I have a high level of respect for them. But as with all candle and fragrance houses, every scent will not be perfect. Some of you will see this coming. I'm giving the 16th spot to the hallmark scent of the fall season, Spiced Pumpkin. Good old pumpkin spice. I'm gonna go easy on this as I don't feel like I need to explain this scent much. It isn't good, it isn't bad. I feel like candles from big box stores really destroy the scent of pumpkin spice, at least in my opinion. Whenever I smell pumpkin spice, it takes me to that candle aisle in Target or a home goods store. There isn't a particular good feeling when I smell this scent. I know some of you may love this scent, which is why this scent still exists, but it just isn't for me. This is the only pumpkin spice scent I have in the collection, and as you can see, I only burned it one time for the sake of the holiday season. Does anyone want a pumpkin spice candle that actually love pumpkin spice? Coming in at number 15, we have Smoky Cinnamon Special. Great cinnamon scent, but it's something I only want to burn during the holiday season. This is a cinnamon-focused candle with some dry, woody, and citrus touches. Bitter orange, mandarin leaves, and green leaves up top. Nutmeg and cardamom seed in the mid, cassia bark, patchouli, cade, and incense in the base. You can definitely smell the vibrancy at first coming from the citrus. But the dry woodiness and bit of spice quickly takes over, mixing with that strong essence of cinnamon. This is a great holiday scent. It even has a special green vessel for the holidays that stands out over the traditional PF candle vessels. It's almost time to dust this one off in the next coming month or so. Coming in at 14 is Saltwater Jasmine. This is one of their more recent releases. I used to burn this scent a lot. This is actually my second one, but as of late, it has taken a backseat to some of the other scents further up the list. I want to burn this more. I just don't. Jasmine is one of my all-time favorite scent notes, so maybe if it came through more, then I would burn this more often. If you do like jasmine as much as I do, I would highly recommend their Night Blooming Jasmine scent. It's one of their archive scents that isn't in this ranking, but if you can get your hands on it, if they ever do release their archive candles again, I will jump on it. It's an amazing jasmine scent. Saltwater Jasmine has notes of ozone, muguet, and bergamot up top, jasmine, lemon, and sea moss in the mid, amber, musk, vanilla, and sandalwood in the base. Definitely more of a unique scent with a watery marine floral-like essence. Good scent, I just don't burn it as often. Let me know if you have this scent and how you like it. At the number 13 spot is Cedar and Sagebush. Again, this is a scent I used to burn a lot when I first started buying PF candles. It just isn't my first option compared to the other scents. This is a very aromatic, dry, herbaceous scent, with the prominent smell of woody cedar and sage notes mostly. This smells like fresh cedar shoe trees and a bed of green sage. That dry aroma, but very herbaceous. Great for the evening hours. Hopefully, I can finish this off this year during more cooler weather, as much as I try to hang on to the last bits of my candles for as long as possible. Yeah, it's becoming a bad habit. Moving right along, at the 12th spot, amber and moss. One of PF's core staple scents, as I like to think of it. You cannot go wrong with amber and moss, no matter your scent preference. I've been through quite a few of these. I don't know which number this is, but every time I burn it, I know exactly what to expect from it. A fresh, green, mostly earthy scent. Moss and lavender in the top, sage, orange, and lavender in the mid, amber and musk in the base. It's not an extremely herbaceous scent as you may be thinking from the scent notes, but it does have those touches that brightens it up a bit. The lavender, providing that underlying lavender aroma, definitely helps with providing a fresh, clean touch. But overall, this is more of a bright, earthy scent rather than being straight on herbaceous. I actually need the room spray and hand wash in this scent. I would for sure get good use out of those versions. Speaking of lavender, I'm ranking the Oh Hi Lavender scent at number 11. I would have placed it higher on this list, but I noticed that the only time I burn this is when I'm cleaning or in the mood for a lavender focused scent. I do think the lavender is nicely done in this at not being overwhelming. It's a great, fresh, clean smelling scent. Bergamot, orange, and eucalyptus up top, rose, lily, and lavender in the mid, mint and red cedar in the base. This is a lavender bomb with a touch of citrus. I particularly dislike the smell of cleaning products, so this is what I reach for to combat that smell. I believe this is either my second or third Oh Hi Lavender, so I definitely get good use out of this scent. I also have a backup, so I won't be running out of this one anytime soon. Alright, we're at my top 10 PF Canico scents. So many amazing scents that was very hard to rank. At number 10, the Moonrise scent from their Sunset collection. There are 4 candles in the Sunset collection, but the Moonrise scent is the only one I have. I do have Dusk, but only in the incense version and not the candle. I like to think of the candles from their Sunset collection as their more premium scents, especially with the aesthetically pleasing vessels. You can tell this is still a PF scent, but it just has more character to it in my opinion. Moonrise has lemon zest, clary sage, and yuzu up top. Warm amber, Indian jasmine, cedar leaf in the mid, juniper, smoked cedar wood, and musk in the base. This scent has a smooth, creamy woodiness to it that I really enjoy. On the site, it says this has a subtle throw, but I think it's a little better than that. It's more on the moderate side, at least for me it is. Moonrise is such an excellent scent and perfect to bring in the top 10. The number 9 spot is going to Black Fig. This one is one of the more stronger scents in the PF lineup, and the scent itself is one of the best woody, green, herbaceous fig scents I've come across from any brand. This smells like I'm in the middle of a fresh, herbaceous fig garden, and the deep smell is overtaking my senses, in a good way of course. There's pine, fir needle, and cypress up top, clove, tobacco, lavender, mission fig in the mid, amber, patchouli, and forest moss in the base. I mostly pick up a fresh fig, but the herbaceous smell is equally as prominent. There's also a warm, resinous, woody depth to this that I find mesmerizing. The perfect scent for a warm, sunny day when everything is just going right. I would love Black Fig in a larger size though for a longer burn, but that's just me. For the number 8 spot, I'm giving it to Los Angeles. And not because I live in Los Angeles, but when I first experienced the burn from this instantly became a go-to for me. Earlier this year was my first time ever picking this scent up, and it made me wonder why it took so long. I like to think of the Los Angeles scent being the big sister to saltwater jasmine. This also has marine-like qualities with botanical touches, but with Los Angeles, it's much more of a smoother scent. That floral essence, along with the base notes, comes through a bit more that makes this stand out. Jasmine, desert air, and lime in the top, sea salt, coastal sage, and yarrow in the mid, redwood, musk, and beechwood in the base. The marine essence isn't strong in this at all, which is good because it gives the other notes room to come through and breathe. This is a well-balanced, botanical, woody scent. Smells like a beautiful day at the beach in Los Angeles. Coming in at number 7, we have vanilla and ghost pepper. Now, when I first seen the release of this scent, I wasn't too sure how it would smell, but when I finally got it, I was very surprised at how easy it was on the senses. I was expecting this loud, spicy vanilla scent, but it was the complete opposite. It's smooth, it's creamy, it's warm, with the slightest touch of spice. It has featured notes of prime rose, tonka bean, cedarwood, and cinnamon. This is one of those scents where I can't really pick out individual notes. Like, I can't really pick out the vanilla or the cinnamon, but the blend of the scent is exceptionally done. When PF bring this one back, I'm gonna jump on it as quickly as possible because I'm on my last vanilla and ghost pepper, and I'm trying to make this one last as long as possible. We need this one back soon, PF. Stop playing.
Playing games with my heart.
For number 6, I'm giving it to Canyon Hideaway from their Soft Focus collection. If you've seen that collection, then you will know how much I love these scents. I personally wish they still offered these scents as part of their core collection because they're that good, but I'm just one person. I currently only have 2 of the 3 Soft Focus scents. I burned through Citrus Days quickly without realizing I didn't have a backup, so that one won't be ranked today. Canyon Hideaway was a very popular choice by so many people I talked to. This is more of a smoky scent with a warm, dry, resinous undertone. One of the stronger PF scents as well. Canyon Hideaway has notes of red cedar, smoked juniper in the top, amber, leather, and ginger root in the mid, sandalwood, patchouli, and clove leaf in the base. This is if you want a smoky scent that isn't full-on fireplace smoky. There are some great supportive notes in this that work well at providing something a bit different rather than your traditional smoky candle. This is one of those scents I cannot get tired of, no matter how many times I've burned it. Unfortunately for me, this is my last Canyon Hideaway. I'm just glad I was able to talk about it and include it in this ranking. Okay, top 5. At the 5 spot is Sandalwood Rose, for good reason. If you don't know, rose is one of my all-time favorite scent notes, and it's beautifully done in this. It's such a soft, elegant, woody, rosy scent that doesn't come off artificial. Where I think this scent thrives and comes to life is with the prominent base notes that gives this scent a little depth. It's something more than just a full-on rosy scent. Violet leaf and marine accord are found in the top, patchouli, iris, and cashmere rose in the mid, amber, oud, labdanum, and musk in the base. Soft, woody, rosy is what you can expect from this scent. I also had the reed diffuser in this scent I loved a lot that I kept in my closet. It was a very nice welcome every time I walked in. Even if you aren't the biggest fan of rose, I think if you enjoy soft scents, you would enjoy this quite a bit. Like I said, it isn't full-on rose with a strong artificial smell. Soft elegance is what it is. For the number 4 spot, I'm giving it to Electric Surf from their Soft Focus collection. This is my favorite scent from the Soft Focus collection. And I can say, it hasn't changed. It isn't everyone's cup of tea, as some of you expressed in the comments, but I love this scent so much. It's the smell of the strong, salty ocean air after a rainfall, with a floral touch of jasmine. This is for my friends who enjoy the smell and burn from a very ozonic focused scent. Marine air, kelp, and sea minerals are found in the top. Coastal jasmine, cannabis, and ocean salt in the mid. Bonfire smoke, shells, tonka, and patchouli in the base. I'm still not really picking up any of the base of this scent on cold or when burning. The top and the mid are the focus of what I pick up from the entire scent. Salty, a bit minerally with a touch of jasmine. Jasmine is perfectly placed in this. I can't really think of any other floral that could fit in with such a strong, prominent scent without throwing it off. Electric Surf is very electric and unique. Not for the person looking for anything traditional. I know many of you will agree on that. Down to my top 3 favorite PF candles. Extremely difficult, but I was able to narrow it down to 3 scents that I think are the best from the PF lineup. Some of you may already know if you've seen any prior conversations. I'm curious to know if anyone will guess my top 3 correctly. I always throw in a surprise somewhere. I'm sorry, I'm stalling. Okay, for number 3, I'm giving it to Patchouli Sweetgrass. One of the OG scents from PF that I find to be exceptionally good. Sweet, woody, and dry is what I mostly get from this scent. I'm going to be honest, I didn't used to like the smell of the patchouli in this, but over the past 2 years, I found this to be one of the most authentic smelling patchouli focused candles I've come across. This scent has a sweet dryness to it that I can't really find anywhere else within its price range. In a blind smell test, I would have no problems picking this out as a PF scent. Cream and sweetgrass are on the top, cedar and smoke in the mid, patchouli and sandalwood in the base. One of the very first scents I've ever picked up from the PF brand, and years later, I'm still enjoying it. Patchouli sweetgrass is one of my absolute favorite scents from PF Candle and deserving of the number 3 spot. As far as the number 2 spot, that goes to the one and only, the OG of the OG, the boyfriend scent, teakwood and tobacco. If there is one scent that I can recommend to anyone getting started with the PF brand, that scent would most definitely be teakwood and tobacco. It's woody, it's warm, it's a bit smoky, it's like a warm embrace. I would recommend getting the large size for a longer burn and scent reach, but other than that, this is one of the best overall everyday candles I have in the collection. Orange and leather in the top, black tea, pepper, and tobacco leaf in the mid, sandalwood, teak, patchouli, musk, and amber in the base. The base is the lifeline of this scent. Such strong, prominent notes that shines through from the cold throw to the hot throw. This is a great, all-around, woody-focused scent. It does lean masculine, great for a boyfriend or a bachelor pad, but honestly, I can see anyone enjoying the burn from this. I've been through quite a few of these, and that's because I burn this a few days out of every week, and this has been the case ever since I first added this scent to the collection. This was also the very first scent I picked up from PF, so it does have some sentimental value to me. If the collection was smaller, then I would definitely burn this more. Love, love, love this scent. And for the number 1 spot, my personal favorite PF scent. That honor goes to Wild Herb Tonic. I've been talking about this scent ever since its release earlier this year. Smelling Wild Herb Tonic for the first time was memorable. My first thoughts when I put my nose to this was something new for PF, something different, something that's on a different level compared to everything else they have, in my opinion. This is a strong, aromatic, herbaceous scent, but not overwhelming. Each note plays its part perfectly within this blend. This is a herbaceous bomb of a scent. Lemon balm, orange rind, and Canadian fir tree makes up the top. Eucalyptus, clove leaf, crushed thyme for the mid. Lavender, guaiac wood, patchouli in the base. Looking at the notes, you would think those are too much for a scent, but I'm telling you, it works very well. It's a very pleasing scent to my nose, like laying on the ground of an overgrown herbaceous garden with the invigorating smell of fir needle, eucalyptus, crushed thyme, and everything else that's in this. Very aromatic, and I love every burn from this. This scent further solidifies my love for the PF brand. They're always trying to find ways to elevate, and not only with their home fragrances, but with the community as well. They think beyond the brand, like how they can help others, and I love them for that. And saying this for the milestone of the Detailed Dream channel reaching 20,000 subscribers, I'm giving away 5 candles from PF Candle Co. to 5 different people, 1 candle per person. If you want one, it's simple. All you have to do is 1, be subscribed to the Detailed Dream channel. Number 2 is giving this video a quick like. And number 3, I will have a link to the PF site in the description below to do a little perusing for a candle you want to try, and come back to this video and comment which scent piqued your interest. Most of the scents I talked about today are available on the site, which made this giveaway perfect. Unfortunately, this is only for the people living in the US. Shipping outside the US will make this extremely difficult. 5 people will be randomly selected on Friday, September 22nd, and I will let you know if you are selected by responding to your comment. And please, please, please be alert. Do not respond to any scam or spam comments. I have a way of letting you know that you're talking directly to me, and we'll discuss shipping information. I will never ask you to pay for anything or send me any money, ever. This is completely free as a thank you from me to you. I think that covers everything. Subscribe, like the video, and comment a candle that you want to try from the PF site. Let me know if you would have ranked anything different as well. If you have any PF candles, what's your number 1 favorite? And thank you all so much for being a part of this journey. I truly appreciate all the support of the channel. I'm still learning and growing in this vast world of fragrance, but I am grateful that I am a trusted source discussing luxury goods for yourself and your home.